Hey there, restaurateurs and hospitality wizards. Hey, are you tired of your endless to-do list? That just seems to be piling up day after day while you're struggling to keep your head above water? Do you find yourself wishing you had an army of clones, or better yet, the relentless efficiency of a machine? Well, guess what? It's time to stop wishing and start acting. Today, we're going to be talking about transforming you into a productivity powerhouse, a task terminator. So let's crank it up and become the machine that gets shit done. Hey, welcome to the Restaurant Coach Podcast. It is the cure for the common restaurant. I'm so glad you're here today. If there's one thing I've learned from decades of coaching restaurants, it's that the results don't lie. Your restaurant is either thriving, surviving, or, I hate to say this, it's dying. And it's not your concept, your location, or your marketing that ultimately determines this fate. It's you and your team. Are you acting like a machine or like a dabbler who's constantly distracted and spread too thin? So let's be clear, when I say be a machine, I'm not suggesting that you should be cold, impersonal, or detached. Far from it. What I mean is that you need to adopt the attributes of a machine: consistency, reliability, and efficiency. So let's dive into this. Number one, consistency. A machine performs the same task over and over again without ever wavering. Its results are predictable because it has an unchanging approach that it employs. Are you consistent in your actions, decisions, and your expectations? Now, if your team doesn't know what you want because you're constantly changing directions, how can they ever help you achieve your goals? You need to define your standards, communicate them, and you must stick to them. Number two, reliability. Now, if a machine breaks down, operations halt. The same is true for your leadership. If you're not reliable, if you don't show up every single day and do the work necessary, your restaurant's going to suffer. Your team needs to know that they can really depend on you. And this goes just beyond, being physically present. It means being mentally and emotionally available as well. Remember, you build trust through your actions, not just your words. And three, efficiency. A well-tuned machine doesn't waste resources. It accomplishes a task with the minimal amount of energy required. Here's the thing. Are you efficient in your operations? Are you focusing on the tasks that move the needle? Or are you stuck in the weeds, dealing with minor issues that distract you from the really big picture? You need to delegate, automate, and systemize wherever possible to make the best use of your time and energy. And you need to do that if you want to get shit done. And if you want to get shit done, you need to step up and lead with purpose. You must be consistent in your actions, reliable in your commitments, and efficient in your operations. Remember, running a successful restaurant is a marathon. It's not a sprint. To become a machine doesn't mean work harder. It means work smarter. It means focusing on what truly matters. This means managing your time effectively, prioritizing your tasks that directly impact your restaurant's success, and most importantly, empowering your team to do the same. You got to remember, you're the engine of your restaurant. You got to keep yourself well-maintained, fueled, and you got to be ready for action. Be a machine. Get shit done. You've got a restaurant to run, and success waits for no one. Hey, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button before you go. And in my next video, I'm going to show you how to herd cats and get your team working together finally.